There are not many cases in the world because of which countries had to change the legislation. Usually for this to happen, something extraordinary must happen. This is a story, one of such, however, first of all, is interesting not for this, but for one of the most, if not the strangest police interrogation. The story begins in 2006 with a couple, Heather Kwan and Ryan Waller. At the time when this story happened, Heather was 17 years old. She graduated from high school and was thinking about entering the university. Ryan was already studying at the university to which Heather was going to go. The young couple rented an apartment in the town of Desert Hill in Arizona. On December 25th, the couple was supposed to come to visit Ryan's father for the Christmas holidays. However, when that day came, the couple never showed up at his house. Ryan's father tried to contact his son, but his attempts were unsuccessful. The man was overcome with an anxious feeling because such behavior was not typical for his son in the USA. There is such a thing as a welfare check. This is when the police come to someone to check if everything is okay. Ryan's father asked the police to check the house rented by his son and Heather. The police went to the specified address and upon arrival found a strange picture. First, the patrolman knocked on the door, but there was no answer. There was no reaction in the house. It was dark, so it was impossible to see anything through the window. One of the patrolmen shouted, "This is the police. We just wanted to make sure you're okay." In response, the door of the house opened and Ryan appeared in front of the police. He had several wounds on his face. The biggest eye-catcher was a huge bruise on his left eye. Ryan stood silently in front of the patrolman, as if looking through them. Looking deeper into the house, the patrolman saw a girl lying on the couch. Of course, it was logical to assume that it was Ryan's girlfriend, Heather Kwan. The police's attention returned to Ryan. The police asked him, "Guy, what's wrong with your eye?" In response, Ryan said incoherently, I don't know what's wrong with my eye." Then the police asked permission to go inside and check how the girl on the couch was feeling. In response, Ryan said that she was okay, and of course, the patrolman couldn't be satisfied with such an answer. Insisting on their own, they went inside and saw Heather lying on the couch with a bullet in her head. It's worth adding that the girl had already been dead for at least 2 days. Of course, at that very moment, Ryan was arrested. And from that moment, we begin to analyze one of the strangest, if not the strangest, police interrogations. To begin with, it's worth saying that before getting to the station, Ryan had already spent several hours in a police car. At about 5 a.m., he was brought into the interrogation room. The guy looked a little lost. After a couple of minutes, he noticed the handcuffs. They are usually used when the person being interrogated can be dangerous. Ryan was not considered dangerous and they did not handcuff him to the table. However, for some reason, he put them on himself. He spent the next 5 minutes with his head on the table. Sometimes he made something like groans. Then suddenly he tried to leave, although he put the handcuffs on himself and should have understood that this was impossible. After that, the police entered the room, but before the interrogation, And for some reason, they took a picture of the guy's feet. By the way, he was without shoes for some reason the whole time. The photographing process took about 10 minutes, during which time the guy said several times that he wanted to sleep. When the photographing process was finished, the detective's communication with Ryan began. The conversation began with standard questions like, "What is your name? When did you graduate from school?" and so on. Then the detective moved on to questions that already concerned the investigation itself. From the very first minutes, it is clear that something is wrong in this interrogation. Something strange is felt in it. The detective needed more than 40 minutes to understand the reason. Will you be able to catch her before the end of the interrogation? Do you have a girlfriend? No. Do you know a girl named Heather? Do you know the last name Heather? What is Heather's last name? I don't know what lives here now. I probably don't know her name. Is Heather, what is her last name? I don't know what last name she used. I don't know if she used her real last name or a nickname. What's her nickname? Could it be her last name, Cayman? Is it spelled with a K or C? Okay, go on, I don't know. How old is Heather? 16 or 17? She's a white girl, yes. How did you meet Heather? I've known her since school. I don't know, have you known her since school? She went to a brand name. I don't know, she went to a brand name. She went with me to the brand name course. And clearly you went to a business class together. Okay. What happened to your face? I don't know. A few minutes ago, you told the officer that someone hit you. Do you remember who hit you? I don't know. I think it was Heather. Why did Heather hit you? I don't know. It was an accident. I forgot why. What kind of accident? Last name? Because I know what was it an accident. Heather hit me with what she hit me in the eye. You had a fight? Not really, no. Not really? Not what happened that she hit you like that. She hit me by accident. She was helping Christina. She what? She was helping Christina with her hair. Like, I don't know who Christina is. She was on the couch. Was Christina on the couch? What is Christina's last name? I don't know. What does she look like? I really don't know. You don't know? No. I really don't know what color is her hair. Brown. Long? How old is Christina on average? 20 probably. I don't know. Do you know Alicia? You don't know Alicia? She lives in your house. Do you know a guy named Eric? What is Eric's last name? He tried to pay me green something. Does his last name start with green? Yes? Yes. Okay, where's Eric now? I don't know. Do you have his phone number? No, really, no. Okay, do you have Heather's number? You don't know Christina's number? You don't have anyone's numbers? What happened last night? I don't know. You don't know, really. I don't know. I just want to sleep.
Just trying to bring something.
Do you remember Heather punching you in the eye like that? I don't remember because I lay down and try to sleep. Okay, I really don't know what everyone was doing who was in the house when we went to bed. Christina and Heather. Christina and Heather? Okay. Was Christina lying on the couch? Was Heather lying? Was Heather lying? A minute ago, you said that Christina was lying on the couch. I really don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. You don't want to talk. I really don't know. Honestly, I just want to leave and sleep. You're not going anywhere.
Right.
Do you know what happened in your house last night? Is this your house? Yeah. Yours or your parents'? Mine. Did you buy this house? Yeah. Okay, what happened? I don't know what happened. You're all beat up. Tell me what happened. I don't know. I just want to sleep, that's all. Do you remember what happened with your nose? It's like it was pinched really hard. I don't know. Did someone grab you? Or did you fight with someone? No, I need to go. I need to sleep. I'm tired, dude, that's all. I didn't even do anything. I want to sleep. Remember when that happened to your eye? An hour, maybe earlier, I don't know. I don't know. Do you know the girl Erica's girlfriend? Yes. What's her name? Heather. Is Heather Erica's girlfriend? Uh-huh. Alicia is the girl who lives in your house. Uh-huh. Do you know her? Uh-huh. Do you remember what time she came home last night? Not really. What? I'm just asking. I don't know, really. I don't know. Okay. She said that when she came home last night, you already had the... Uh-huh. Remember. Who let her into the house? I think so. Did you already have a black eye? It happened in the evening after she came back somewhere around 2 a.m. I was already asleep. So she came back at 2 a.m.? Yeah, I don't know where from.
Okay. Ali, the girl living in your house.
Is it usually so dark at your house? Yes? Yes. Okay. Heather,
So,
are you saying that she is Eric's girlfriend? Or your girlfriend? Heather? Yes, mine. Heather is your girlfriend. Okay. Was Heather at your place last night? Oh, okay. Heather did this to you?
okay.
What? Your eye. Who did this to you? Alicia / now Alicia did it? Yeah, I swear I'm not even lying, I swear, okay.
Oh, okay. Who did
Why would Alicia do this to you? Why, I have no idea. Are you mad at Alicia? No, I don't know why. Maybe she discovered something. What did she discover? I don't know, dude.
okay. Why would Alicia do it?
I don't know, I just want to sleep, dude, that's all. Ryan? What? There's a dead girl in your living room. Is she dead? Yes. Heather? I don't know. I want to know what happened in your house last night. Is the girl on the couch dead? I don't know. Was she? On the couch, she's dead. All these people came. Richie, his father. And they were shooting arrows from a bow. You know what I mean? Yes. At me and at her. That's all. Heather wasn't there. Erica was there too. It was just me and Heather. Were you and Heather there? What happened then? That's all. Richie, his father, tried to break in from behind. Richie and his father? Who is Richie? I don't know, obviously. You know his name. He lived there. Is he your neighbor? He was before. They hit you. Yes, now Richie hit you. Not Heather? No. Richie and his father. Richie, his father. Did they hit you? Yes. Why? Because they were trying to take their things. I don't know why. And they had a bow and arrows. Richie had 2 revolvers, but he had no bullets. He said they had a bow and arrows. Now they have revolvers. They had revolvers. They had revolvers? Yes. What happened then? They shot at us with them. Shot at both of them? Yes, / what did they shoot? They shot me in the eye. They shot you in the eye? I think so. With a revolver? I guess I don't know, dude. What happened then? I don't know. You don't know a lot of things, Ryan. I really don't know. Did you shoot Heather? No. I heard you had a lot of guns at home. No. 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 We'll check, right? Yeah. Why don't you tell me honestly what happened? I don't believe you. I really don't know, dude. Honestly, I would tell you everything, I swear. Why don't you tell me the truth? Richie came with his dad. I don't know why, but they used a chokehold, they used arrows, and I went through some shit. They used a chokehold on you? Yeah. What is that? I don't know really. I don't know, dude. Are you saying they put you to sleep? What is a chokehold? I don't know. Then explain. I heard it from you. Explain what a chokehold means. I really don't know, dude. I really don't know. I see. You told me first of all, you're not yourself. You saw a bow and arrows, revolvers, and something else, and said that they shot you in the eye. Yes, they shot you in the eye. With a revolver? Yes. Exactly. It was an air gun? No, it was a real gun, dude, a revolver. If they shot you in the eye with a revolver, you wouldn't be talking to me now. How would you know? Because you most likely would have died. I thought the same thing. Dude, I really don't know. I understand. I really don't know. I just want to sleep, go to bed. You're not going to go to sleep. You understand. This isn't going to happen. Then what happened? What do I need to do? Just tell me. First, take your feet off my chair. Second, what happened, Heather? I don't know really. You said Richie and his dad shot Heather? Is that true? Yes. They fired a revolver? Yes. They didn't use other guns. Did they come with these? Where did they come from? Did they break in? From behind. From behind. Your door or the other door? The back door.
Number
The back door in the kitchen?
what happened on the
Why would they come on Christmas? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Did they break in or did you let them in? I let them in. What happened then? They started shooting at the house. With a gun? Okay, what happened next? Nothing. What happened to Heather? Heather got shot. Where did they shoot her? In the face once. Did they shoot her in the face? How far were you from her when she got shot in the face? It was after I got shot. I didn't hear anything. Did they shoot you first? Yeah. What happened? Did you fall to the ground? Yeah. I tried to get up, but I couldn't. I don't know. Then they shot her? Yeah. And what did you do? Nothing. Did you call 911? No. Did you check if she was alive? She was just sleeping peacefully. I let her sleep. She was shot in the face and you let her sleep? Yes. That doesn't make sense, Ryan. I know I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I didn't know she was dying because I was shot too. I could have died too. It's not now, not then. I don't know. Are you saying now that you were shot? Yes and yes. With a revolver? Yes. I understand. Did you see Richie and his father shoot her? I missed it. Missed it. They shot you first? Okay. Is she under the covers? Heather? I'm asking. Is she under the covers? I don't know. You say she's in the living room? Yes, she was. Do you remember when Richie and his father came? Around 2 a.m. No, at 2 a.m. You were already here. I don't know when they came. Honestly, I don't know. Do you know Ashley? She's a neighbor, right? No. Is she in the next room? No. Then where's she? His daughter. Whose daughter? Richie's father's daughter. Ashley? Richie's father's daughter, Ashley? Yeah. I swear, I don't know, I just want to go home. And sleep, I don't know. I see. She came home at 9:30 and you opened the door, and that's how you looked at 9:30 on Christmas Day. Ashley? Ashley came home. Did you let her in? Yeah, I understand. I don't remember. I don't know. Take your feet off my chair. I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. Ryan, tell me the truth because your story makes no sense. I'm trying. I don't know. Ask me anything. I'll tell you the truth. I'm trying, but you're not even close to the truth. Go ahead and ask. What happened to you and Heather last night? Her father came and started shooting in the house. And shot her? Yeah, her father. Richie, her father or her brother? Yeah, her father. Her father shot her? Yeah. Okay. And then he left? Yeah. And what did you do? I was trying to go back to sleep after you got shot in the eye? Yeah. You didn't call 911? No. Why didn't you call 911? Because I just wanted to sleep. You saw Richie and his dad shoot your girlfriend, and you wanted to sleep? Something like that, dude. I don't know. I really don't know. Ryan, look at me, Ryan. I don't know, dude, really. Why did you shoot Heather, Ryan? I didn't shoot Hazard. Her brother shot her once, I swear. Richie? Yeah. Richie shot his own sister? I swear. Sit down. It wasn't me. And you got shot in the eye? Yeah. That's it. Take your feet off the table. Please, my feet hurt. I don't know why I take them off my table. Let me look at your nose. Put your feet down. Put your feet down. Bend over closer. My head hurts. Okay. I'll be right back. Ryan? Yeah. I invited the fire department to look you over. They'll take you to the hospital. Take you to the hospital? Yeah. We'll take you to the hospital. Why? Looking at your face and your behavior, there's no logic to any of this. We're just making sure you're okay. I need to sleep, dude. That's the problem. If you have a head injury, you can't sleep. Sit down, sit down. We'll wait here for the fire department. Who's Richie? Richie? And his father? He used to live there. What's his last name? I don't even know. I don't know. Do you remember when you got shot? I think I was only shot once in the eyeball. Then you just wanted to sleep? Huh.
Put your legs down. Put your legs down.
Okay. Okay. You went back to bed after the shootout? Uh-huh. I see. Did you have a relationship with Heather? After the shootout? No, not after the shootout. Before the shootout? Uh-huh. Yeah. Was she your girlfriend? Something like that? Not really. Why would Richie and her dad shoot you? And then her? It doesn't make sense. They came and started shooting at everyone. I don't know why. I really don't know. Okay. Richie is Heather's brother. I don't know why. I really don't know. Okay, Richie is Heather's brother? No. You said it was Heather's father. Was it Heather's father or was Richie his father? Richie is his father. Heather has nothing to do with it. Okay. Is Heather not related to Richie? His father? Uh-huh. And when did Richie live with you? I haven't known for about a week. When? I don't know. A week? 2 weeks? A month ago? Probably. Okay. The fire department will examine you, and maybe they'll take you to the hospital. Okay? Do you understand me? Yes. Okay. They will take care of you. Stay here. Only after almost 40 minutes of conversation, the detective realized that the wounds on Ryan's face could really be so serious that he was confused about them. The detective was not mistaken in this, because there were 4 bullet holes in Ryan's head. Ryan did not commit any crime. He was a victim, just like Heather. Only unlike her, he survived. On December 23rd, 2 days before the police arrived at Ryan's house, 2 people, 23-year-old Richie Carver and his father, Larry Carver, entered Ryan's house. It was about them that he spoke during interrogation while confused. For some time, Richie lived in the same house with Ryan and Hazard. But a couple of weeks ago, Richie had a fight with Heather and Ryan kicked him out of the house. Richie decided to take revenge on the young couple. On December 23rd, Richie and his father tried to enter Ryan's house. Ryan saw them through the window. He tried to block the door, but the criminals were armed. They fired several shots in Ryan's direction. The bullet went through Ryan's nose. The next bullet hit him in the eye. It broke off several fragments from his skull, which entered the guy's brain. Another bullet was fired into the back of his head. Ryan collapsed to the floor. The criminals were sure that he was dead. The next bullet was already fired into Heather's head. This time one was enough. The criminals stole several valuables and disappeared. It is assumed that Heather died instantly. Ryan spent a couple of hours unconscious after he came to. His brain was damaged, and he no longer understood what was happening around him. He saw Heather on the couch and thought that she was sleeping, so he went to bed. The next day, he spent like a zombie, wandering from corner to corner of the room. Again, not understanding what was happening around now and what had already happened before, of course. The arriving police decided that Ryan was the killer. They thought that the wounds that were on his face the guy received when he tried to kill the girl, but he was the same victim as her. He was not given any medical care. He was immediately handcuffed and put in. He spent 6 hours in a police car there waiting for questioning. This is despite the fact that for this guy, every minute counted because irreversible processes were happening in his head at that time. After 6 hours in the car, Ryan spent another 2 hours at the station, where no one paid attention to the wounds on his face. In the end, Only 8 hours after Ryan was discovered by the police, he received medical assistance. As for the criminals who attacked Ryan and Heather, they were arrested very quickly. After all, they didn't really hide, being confident that there were no witnesses to their crime. Richie was very quickly sentenced to life imprisonment. As for the second attacker, his wife confessed to the police that he told her about the murder of Ryan and Heather. However, when the case went to court, she refused to testify according to the law. She could do this because Larry was her husband. However, later another law was passed, which was called the Heather Law. This law abolished the right of spouses not to testify against each other. As a result, in 2011, Larry Carver, like his son, was sentenced to life imprisonment. Unfortunately, by the time Ryan was taken to the hospital, his brain was so damaged that doctors had to remove both of the boy's eyes and part of his brain. He became completely helpless and was forced to return to his parents until he died 10 years after the incident. His father was incredibly angry at the police because some medical experts claimed that the boy's operation could have been much more successful if he had received help 8 hours earlier, the same 8 hours that he spent in the police station.